What's going on, all my KW homies? This is the Rook, and I'm going to show you how to forward your existing domain to your eEdge website. Well, the first thing you see is we're here at the My Control panel. Let's go ahead and get into it because we have to get into the eEdge dashboard. That's actually going to be our first stop. So here I am at my dashboard. I'm going to head over across the top menu over to Admin. That's where I need to be. Admin is definitely the place inside of your eEdge website where all the greatness happens. So once you pull up Admin, on the left hand side you see profile information. You want to click on profile information. If I scroll down to profile information, I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The seventh spot is my website. My domain is going to be something awesome.kwrealty.com or whatever. In this scenario, I've got mine. I'm going to highlight my website and hit the copy button, or Control C or Command C for all my Mac people out there. And yeah, so that's the beginning of it. So all I want you to do is head over to Admin, go to Profile Information, go down to your website, and copy it. And that's going to store it on your computer. After you've done that, we're going to go ahead and head over to GoDaddy. Oh yeah. Now I am using GoDaddy because that is the majority of what agents normally have, is a GoDaddy account where they bought their domain along with 37 other domains that they purchased or whatever. So we're here at GoDaddy. We have logged in, and we're going to click on the My Account button. Click. And as you can see, GoDaddy's actually kind of changed, which is kind of cool. Very, a lot easier to look at visually, which I like. So we're going to head over into domains by clicking on the little plus button, which expands that menu out. And then we're going to pick the domain that we want to forward. In this case, I'm going to choose this one, myossresources.com, and I'm going to click the launch button. Now once I click the launch button, it's going to take me to this really interesting menu. This is actually the domain details. Now this might look kind of scary, and that's okay. We're not really going to mess with any of these settings right here that my mouse is doing loops on. We're looking at just one place on this, and that is up across the top. You see the forward icon. And when I hold my mouse over the forward icon, it drops down a menu that says forward domain and forward subdomain. Well, we're actually going to forward the domain. So we're just going to go ahead and click on that button. Now what you're going to see is this other menu pop up. This small little window pops up, and it says forward myossresources.com to, and this is where we simply paste the eEdge website domain into there. As you can see, it's already got the http:// already there for us. So all we have to do is just place it there. If you want to preview it, it's got a really awesome preview button that's going to generate a preview for you, so you can make sure that, yes, it's definitely going to the right place. And there it is. There's my eEdge website, so I'm going to click OK and be done with it. Now, little thing I want to show you, in the advanced settings, you do have the ability, it's going to default to forward only, and that's awesome, but now what I'm talking about is the second one right here. It says forward with masking. Please do not click this button. Now I feel bad for even showing this to you, but do not click this button. Masking your domain allows you to, no matter where someone is on your website, they will always see this same domain being masked. And while that's awesome as far as branding goes, because that's what we heard back in the day, things have changed. Now with social media and different ways to drive traffic to your website, you want to deep link people to your website. What does that mean? That means that you want to send them to specific pages of your website. Example, if I'm advertising a listing, I want to drive traffic to that exact listing on my website. However, if you mask your website, you will not have that capability. So once again, yes, you do have the ability to mask the domain. Do not do it. So I've pasted the domain that I want. I did the preview of eEdge right there, and I'm simply going to click on OK. And guess what, homies? We're done. It's going to take a little bit of time. It only takes about an hour to go through, but as you will see in an hour, then you will have that domain. So when you come up to the very top and actually type your domain or your original domain, the one you've had for a couple years now, it will go and be forwarded to your eEdge website. Now, once they get to your eEdge website, it will default back to whatever it is your eEdge domain is. However, most people are looking at content of your website. They're not paying attention to the URL address bar. So that is it. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to send an email to info@eedgehelp.com, or you can get with me at asktherook@gmail.com, or make a comment down below and we'll get back to you. But that is it. Just remember that this is the game of life. Make your move.